What is going on, Crypto Empire? Thank you all for joining me on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. I want to appreciate you for taking some time out of your weekend to join me on this live stream. I know you're all busy, leading very busy lives, but of course, it's altcoin season right now, so we need to get our priorities straight and focus on the cryptocurrency market. So welcome everybody. We currently have 9 viewers already. Thank you for joining me. We have a lot to talk about today. And of course, my name is Connor. This is Crypto Empire, where we dominate the cryptocurrency markets. We have a lot to talk about today, and we're going to be focusing a lot on Metaverse cryptocurrencies because that's the hot trend right now, and I expect that to be the hot trend going into 2022, which is just 40 days, less than 40 days away right now, which is very crazy. So with that being said, I've been discussing for the past 8.5 months since I started this channel how the end of the year would be the most parabolic time, and we are experiencing a lot of increased activity in the cryptocurrency markets, but it's mainly focused on certain narratives. The Metaverse, prevailing narrative. NFTs, another prevailing narrative. A lot of blue chip cryptos are actually getting overlooked right now. We will be looking at a few blue chips that I do expect to continue to perform very well. They've already had amazing years, and I think they will also continue to have a great performance going into the new year as well. So a lot to talk about today. It's going to be a great stream. Let's get right into it. I want to welcome everybody in the audience. We have Dre saying welcome. This is where we dominate the crypto markets. Very well said, Dre. Thank you for being here. We got Ostia Craig Land saying let's go, regards from Germany. Shout out to all the German people out there watching the stream right now. We got Alex Yeet in the building as well. Welcome, Alex. Thank you for being here. We got 19 viewers and 7 likes. Go ahead right now and smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed already to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button as well. Now, with that being said, let's hop right into the computer and go over the cryptocurrency market overall, get our bearings straight, and then we're going to deep dive into certain projects that I do have my eyes on and that I do expect to continue to perform well. All right, so at this moment in time, we have a 2.79, pretty much a $2.8 trillion market cap, with Bitcoin trading at $59,730, Ethereum trading at about $4,400, BNB just under $600. And one thing that cannot be ignored currently is Avalanche. Avalanche trading at $130, up 33, pretty much 34% on the week. So shout out to Avalanche. Of course, Ethereum gas fees make the network virtually unusable if you're just getting into crypto right now, unless you have, 50K to throw into ETH and then start playing around on Ethereum. You really can't do too much on the network. So that, of course, is why Solana is up here. Cardano is still waiting. Cardano's it's going to be really good, but it's just not right now, right? You got to be patient with it if you're holding Cardano. Polkadot as well. Their parachains are happening as we speak. Polkadot's a gem, all right? Sitting at number 8 with a $43.9 billion market cap. Very bullish on Polkadot and Web3 projects overall. I have a lot of my portfolio concentrated in that ecosystem because, listen, it's going to stand the test of time in my opinion. Let me check what's going on. We got Aloha Alex in the chat. We got Tony Almeida. We got Himanshu Rana saying let's go. Let's go. Absolutely. Get some hype in the chat right now. We got Tony Shinoy, love from India. Shout out to everybody from India. We have a worldwide audience here at Crypto Empire, so wherever you are in the world, thank you for taking time out of your day. I understand everybody's leading to busy lives. Everybody's got their own things going on, but you're carving out some space to get the news from Crypto Empire, and I greatly appreciate you tuning in. We got Don Ragnar as well. When can we see supply shock and DOT from crowd loans impact the price? Good question, Don. So we expected that to happen with the Kusama crowd loans as well. And if we go to the Kusama chart real quick. So Kusama crowd loans, started about 4 or 5 months ago now. So this is a daily chart. So I believe the crowd loans started in the summertime. It may have been, I think it was this last shoulder in the Head and Shoulders, honestly, when we had the crowd loans pumped up to 500, then it sold off massively. So when can we see a supply shock? Don't really know, to be honest with you, but listen, I'm not worried about short-term capital gains on Polkadot, right? Polkadot's a long-term gem for me. It's going to be around here for a very long time in crypto. So hopefully we see a supply shock soon, and I'm still expecting 3-figure Polkadot, but hey, we got to be patient with this, so good question, Don. We'll see what does happen. Let's see who else is in the chat today. We got Rafal, Luna. Yeah, Luna has my heart as well, Rafal. We're going to be getting into the Luna ecosystem as well. That's hard to ignore right now. A lot of people are overlooking the Luna, the Terra ecosystem, which is crazy to me. We got Garlic and Rosemary saying, hope everyone is good. May the gains be with you. Absolutely. We got Emotion Dior. Dior. We got Ahan. We got Michael Graham Walker saying, great content. Thank you. I appreciate that. We got a packed audience today. I wish I could welcome everybody, guys. But it's just, the chat is just going off. Ian, regular Sunday viewer, saying big love from the UK. Absolutely love it. Shout out to everybody in the UK as well. Let's continue on with the live stream right now. Taking a look at the top gainers of the day. We got crypto.com continuing to absolutely just tear it up. Up 26% on the day, trading at 71 cents. This will be over $1 very soon. But if you're holding crypto.com and you think crypto.com is going to be big, I'll give you a little bit of alpha right here. You want to know the next exchange coin that's going to be trading at over $100? It's not crypto.com. It's not FTX. I know a lot of you guys are going to like this one. It's Qcoin. All right. Qcoin is trading at it's under a $2 billion market cap. All right. And it's $24. So if it goes to a $10 billion market cap, Qcoin is one of the most used exchanges all around the world, has the largest selection of altcoins, non-KYC. And if you hold KCS, you pretty much just constantly earn rewards. Don't overlook Qcoin. This is a better bet, in my opinion, than crypto.com at this moment in time. Will crypto.com continue to go up? Yes, absolutely. Without even looking at a chart, I can just look at the market cap of KCS and tell you that it's undervalued. It only needs a 4x, right? If it goes to an $8 billion market cap, it will be over $100. So very bullish on KCS. Don't ignore Qcoin. It will be a big winner. Anyway, let's continue on looking at those winners for the day. Okay, we got a different list now. But anyway, the market's doing very well. Market is doing very well today. Even Zcash is pumping up 22%. Elrond coming out with their decks. Avalanche, obviously. So, very bullish times. Theta is lagging behind big time. Looking at the losers, Immutable X, KDA on sale. Decentraland down 8%. Engine, Sandbox. So, some Metaverse coins are cooling off a little bit. Mostly Mana and Sand. These are like the two main blue chips when it does come to the Metaverse and the kind of online game ecosystem. And they're having a bit of a cool-off period today. I expect them to continue to rip up higher. Now, with all this being said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the charts and go over some BTC technical analysis. So, obviously, everybody wants to see the next best Metaverse coin. What's going to go 100x? What can I put my money into right now to make the highest possible return in the next 24 hours? I'm all for a little bit of degen, but we have to understand that that's not the best approach to take right now at this moment in time. I do have some exposure to Metaverse projects, but I'm also largely in blue chips, and these blue chips greatly rely on the Bitcoin price action. Bitcoin does, to a very large degree, control the overall market still. Bitcoin is still the king. So you need to keep tabs on what Bitcoin is doing. Now, as you can see, we broke down earlier in the week and we tapped $55,800. This little pocket of price action here served as a strong demand zone on the chart. Right? Really, it's a rally, base rally up. And price did actually turn around right here at this level. Now, as you can see, let me drop this down to a 4-hour chart. What I did here is very simple. So on the 4-hour chart, we had the all-time high we made at the end of October at about 67,000. I connected a downtrend line. One tap here, next tap here. Then I connected to these low wicks down from after we made that all-time high at 69,000. And as you can see, it's being used as resistance right now. And then I did to create a little channel. That's a little pro tip for you. If you guys are new to technical analysis, with your trend lines, always draw one high and draw one low to create a channel. Because more oftentimes than not, price will form these channels. And it makes it so much easier to spot areas to buy and sell on the chart. And while we're on the topic of trend lines Trend lines go back years, okay? It's so important. Like, look at these trend lines I have. This is obviously months from over the summer, but it's so important to leave your trend lines on the chart and extend them to the right, because you will be so surprised if you haven't seen how powerful trend lines are yet. You will be so surprised how often they come back into play in the future. They always do. They don't always do, but there's a very high chance that the trend lines from months to years ago, if you extend them to the right, they're going to come back into play in the future. I'm very much known for this at this moment in time because my trend lines are so effective in my trading strategy and my trading style. Because, listen, all I do is draw lines on the chart and extend them right, but it's just crazy how much they work and how powerful trend lines are. Anyway, I digress. If you want to learn more about trend lines, watch my trend line video. And I'm developing some more amazing trading resources right now that are going to take your trading to the next level. But anyway, trend lines are very powerful tools to add to your arsenal if you don't use them right now. You don't need any fancy indicators. You don't need Bollinger Bands and stochastics and all this other kind of stuff. Basic price action will take you very far if you're patient and if you understand proper risk management. Regardless, what happened here, we broke down from the trend line and a nice V-shaped recovery. And this was great how we came right back to the trend line. We used it as resistance, but then we bursted through and we retested. That is very good. Then a strong, powerful move up. Come back down. Look over here. This was used as support. Came back, tested the same support. And then what happened earlier today, just a few hours ago, we had a strong, nice move up, getting back above this next support resistance flip level. So Bitcoin's looking good right now, which is very good for the overall market. Now, what do we need to happen right now for BTC? Very simple what we need to happen. We need to get back above the $60,300 yellow dotted line that I have right here. Once we're back above this level, things can get very hairy very quickly in a very good way. What I mean by like getting hairy, I mean Bitcoin absolutely just going crazy pumping. Don't underestimate BTC. Everybody's so focused on all the altcoins right now. I don't think you guys understand what's about to happen here, if my prediction is correct. I think Bitcoin is just going to absolutely tear up. Minimum we go to, I believe, is still $100,000 in the next 40 days by the end of the year. I know there's people calling for 85,000 will be the top, 70K will be the top. I'm standing strong with my prediction. I always admit when I'm wrong, but I'm still standing strong with $100,000 end of year for BTC. That's 40 grand away from the current price. So, very simple, my analysis. We got to get back above the 60K line. After that, as you can see, we have the next big resistance level at 62,650. This next yellow dotted line. Let's get back above there. There's a lot of supply in here. We have a supply zone here. We have these trend lines we're going to have to break through. But we're in a macro-proven bull cycle. In a macro-proven bull cycle, resistance, supply gets eaten up. It gets shattered through. So, yeah, bullish on BTC right now. Let's get back above the 60K level, and then, then we can start calling for some crazy numbers. But until we do get back above 60K, we kind of have to be patient and let price do its thing. Let me go ahead and catch up in the chat right now. I know we got a lot of people in here. Welcome, everybody. 57 current viewers and only 26 likes. Go ahead right now and smash that like button down below. Let me see what's going on. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hi, opinion on War of Tribes? I haven't heard of War on Tribes. Efinity is meta alpha. Is network any good? Saw it in passing. Jin Woo saying 15K subs. This channel is growing faster than my BTC. Congratulations, bro. Jin, thank you guys. I totally forgot to say thank you for 15,000 subscribers as well. Jin, thank you for bringing that to my attention. We just passed 15,000 subscribers overnight. We're growing very quickly right now. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. And let's keep on growing, keep on spreading the word. And we're just getting started still, right? We're only 8.5 months old here at Crypto Empire. We're in our infancy. So, thank you for the support and for 15,000 subscribers. Anyway, moving on. That's my Bitcoin technical analysis for the day. So, this guy is saying so yes, to answer your question before about Network, I am very bullish on Network. This dude, Prince, can I buy a VeChain token? You can buy whatever you want, Prince. And VeChain, yes, you can absolutely buy VeChain if you do want to do so. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what you can or can't buy. And in regards to Network is, in my opinion, going to be a very, very, very big game. They've been in development for a number of years now. They have partnerships with major VCs and other, by the way, up 10% today. They have very big partnerships with other developers, other games, NFT projects. They're very well connected. Network is in my top kind of upcoming huge metaverse games. Another one which a lot of people are very bullish on is Wilder World. This one is also hard to ignore. $424 million market cap. I think this is going to be a very big kind of metaverse game as well. And in regards to kind of like the big open space games, I would say those are two to definitely consider, but Network I'm really looking forward to. Now let's continue on with the live stream. I'll be getting to all the questions later on towards the end. For now, I have content, I have material that I want to cover. So let's continue on and let's look at some Twitter wisdom for the day. So today's Twitter wisdom from Crypto Twitter is from CryptoCred. And CryptoCred is giving some very good advice here. And I'll explain why. He's saying be nimble with narratives. The flippening, if you don't know what the flippening is, that's when Ethereum is going to overtake Bitcoin in market cap. And it's got a ways to go, right? Over 2x. So that means Ethereum would be just under 9,000. But obviously Bitcoin's going to go up as well. So that's we'll see if that does happen. It is a narrative though. Dog money, all the dog coins, right? Still bullish on Floki regardless. DeFi, Bitcoin all-time high, nuking alts, algorithm, stable coins like Luna, Olympus DAO forks, Wonderland, Time, Layer 1's Metaverse Gaming, so on and so forth. All these different narratives are recyclable, right? Recyclable. Trade what's trendy because price action will be clean and reflect the increased volume, but as a trader, don't get attached. Very good advice from CryptoCred. Let me give you guys a little bit of a story down memory lane. A little bit of a story. So last year around this time, the prevailing narrative was pre-sales. Everybody wanted to get into pre-sales. We only had Ethereum, right? We had the Binance Smart Chain, but it was not popular. All these other networks didn't really exist too much. Solana was trading at like $3. Avalanche was trading at like $3 as well. All we really had was Ethereum, and everybody wanted to get into the Ethereum pre-sales. And the main pre-sale platform was DuckDAO. DuckDAO is still a very good incubator pre-sale platform. But I remember DuckDAO had one pre-sale, went 100x. It literally went from $4, right? The all-time low last year was $241 on November 27th, so just about a year ago. So it had a pre-sale that went 100x. When pre-sales were getting really popular, everybody on social media was starting to talk about it. After this one pre-sale went 100x, it shot up from like $4 to over 100. It just took off, right? And when we had the market correction in the spring, that's when it came all the way back down to where it started. But it just goes to show you, this was a previous very popular narrative where everybody was throwing their money in the past. So what CryptoCred is saying has a lot of truth to it. A lot of these popular things right now, when the market does turn, they're going to turn with it. So make your money now. Be nimble. Don't get attached to these certain projects. Don't leave your money in there for too long. If it goes up and you make a lot of money, you need to realize some profits, not financial advice. But I strongly encourage you to realize some of these gains. All right? This is so important going forward because we're entering the period of the market where it's the apex parabolic price action. I think we're going to be having it soon. So if you don't realize any profits, you're just going to be stuck here looking at the screen wishing you took more profit. Do not be that guy. You have to be nimble. Don't get too attached. And then while we're on the topic of that, let's take a look from Secrets of Crypto. So Secrets is saying, yesterday he tweeted, is the bull run over? No, I don't think so. Altcoins have shown strength during this correction, many of them pumping. This slow and steady growth of crypto is amazing for altcoins. Yes, it's late in the macro cycle, but there's still, we just got an $8.99 super chat from Don Ragnar saying, saving cash for the bear market as coins I want to accumulate are overheated. Is this a good idea? I'm still DCAing on dips into my never sell bags of link.solana. I only like to buy on red days. So Don, thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate your support. Now, in regards to your question about keeping some cash on the side, I always recommend to keep a little bit of dry powder on the sidelines for the big red days, for a new project that might be coming out that you want to jump into. So yes, I do think that saving some cash for a bear market for the coins you want to accumulate is a good idea. Obviously, realize profits on your kind of speculative bags, your speculative trades as the market does go up higher, so you have more spare stable coins to deploy when we do see a very large correction, which everybody thinks, oh no, it's just going to keep on going up forever. It will eventually correct very heavily. We'll see a huge correction eventually. Nobody can time the market. But having some stable coins on the side and knowing which coins you want to accumulate is a power move, Don. So I think that is a very good play. I recommend everybody to kind of put a plan in place. You need to have a plan in this market. If you're just blindly winging it, buying whatever is popular on social media with no conviction, you're just following the herd, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to be late to everything, and you're not going to maximize your gains in crypto for this bull run. So you need to have a plan, and Don, that's a solid plan. So thank you for that super chat, and thank you for bringing this to our attention today. Sully says, what do you think the next crypto trend will be? So, I mean, right now it is Metaverse gaming. I think privacy is going to be an emerging market trend. That's what I think the next one will be, privacy, honestly. And of course, there are Monero, main privacy coin. Do not sleep on Monero. This will be trading for thousands and thousands of dollars. This is what Bitcoin aims to be. I've been talking about Monero for months. Do not sleep on Monero. Of course, obviously, Pirate Chain. Do hold some R. How could you not? Bullish on privacy. All-time high is 88% away on Pirate Chain. And then there's some other ones out there. WowNero. Can't hurt to have a little bit of WowNero. This is basically Monero with larger rings. By the way, Monero is having an upgrade where they're going to have larger rings as well. We got Michael Smart saying, Connor, what's up, my boy? Hell yeah, let's go. What up, Michael Smart? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. But yeah, WowNero is basically a meme of Monero with just larger rings. And the all-time high is $2, 90% away. This is probably going to pump like crazy as well. It's a privacy coin, right? It works. You need to get your own WowNero wallet. Not the easiest thing to use, but don't ignore it. It pumps when the market pumps. Okay, so let's continue on with the stream. Update on GameStar. GMS. Let's take a look at GMS. By the way, this is the WISE token chart on US dollars. Some pretty nice ascending price action right here. If we can make some higher highs on this chart, that would be super bullish for WISE. I was looking at this before. But GMS, their platform is going to be, this is Ethereum. Let me switch to Binance Smart Chain. But GameStar, guys, they're going to be listed on a centralized exchange soon, and their peer-to-peer marketplace will be live next month. So, with that being said, GameStar haven't sold one. Let's get this to load up. Pull up the chart. Bullish on GameStar still. Their platform is going live next month. They're going to be listed on centralized exchanges. Look into who the founder is, and you'll understand why this has the potential to be an absolutely massive project. Their founder is very well connected, and he has a lot of experience in these gaming kind of marketplaces that he's building right now. And it's underneath a penny right now. This has an all-time high of about 4 cents. A lot of people took profits that were in the pre-sale. Wow, look at this wick up. This must be loading right now. What do I think about the Helium miner? So I'm bullish on Helium, and also another one, Deeper. The Deeper miner. I'm going to be making a video about that very soon, showing you how to use it. I'm actually getting one myself. So bullish on Helium and Deeper. Okay, I'm not sure why my chart is mega zoomed out. Let me just go ahead and and fix this chart so I can look at GameStar. Bear with me. This thing is mega zoomed out. I don't know how this could happen. We'll be doing a lot of altcoin charting later on. For now, I do want to look into, and by the way, GameStar is very involved in the metaverse narrative. You're basically going to be able to sell all of your gaming NFTs in a peer-to-peer marketplace. And there's a lot of peer-to-peer marketplaces popping up nowadays. But I think GameStar has massive potential because they do offer some things that these other peer-to-peer marketplaces don't actually offer, including the fact that you can use gift cards to pay for stuff. And looking at this chart, we're just an obvious accumulation down here. This is a daily chart. Very obvious kind of accumulation now at the bottom. This is right around pre-sale prices, right? And a lot of people don't actually know about GameStar. There's a lot of hyped up other projects. This is one that I'm holding, and I do believe that this one will perform well. We'll see. Time will tell. But yeah, I'm bullish on GameStar. They're on YouTube as well. Their founder's going to be putting out weekly updates. So stay in touch with GMS. What's ticker for GameStar GMS? Sweet Bro saying GMS is too much supply, not yet circulating. Garlic and Rosemary telling me to change the time frame. I appreciate that. Too much supply, not yet circulating. Hey, a lot of tokens have that as well, and a lot of them seem to perform very well. So it's all about adoption. It's all about adoption. Will this platform get used? Well, then, yeah, the price is going to go up. So we'll see what does happen. Anyway, moving on. So we covered earlier on in the week a video, my top 5 Metaverse coins to have your eyes on. Network was one of them. Network was trading at like $4.75 in that video. It's over $6 now. Another one was MC, Merit Circle. This is one I'm very bullish on. $9.36 with a $400 million market cap. Don't ignore Merit Circle. This is basically like buying an index of different Metaverse coins because they're forming a DAO and they want to earn yield from all these different play-to-earn games. So bullish on Merit Circle still. I haven't really changed my stance, right? Like all these coins that, like I don't just put out random coins in my videos. I make sure I pick good ones, obviously, to recommend. Red Fox as well, up pretty nicely since we made that video. And this is what I'm super bullish on. I really like Red Fox. It was about 15 cents. It did make a new all-time high, or not a new all-time high. All-time high is 37 cents. It made a higher high at about 21 cents just the other day on Red Fox. Very bullish on Red Fox. And then I also brought up Binimon. This is like a low cap kind of very speculative play with this one with Binimon. It is up a little bit since we made that video. I mean, still super low market cap, $27 million market cap. This is like a speculative kind of high risk play here. We'll see what happens with it. And then of course, the best of them all, UFO. Super bullish on UFO gaming. This one's doing super well. Made a new all-time high 8 hours ago. And this has the potential to kind of pull something crazy, I think. The fact that there was no VCs, there's a very big community, and they're developing a lot of different games within their, they call them dark metaverses. So they're developing a lot here on UFO, and the fact that it's largely community driven with not a lot of kind of VC sell pressure and kind of pre-sale sell pressure is super, super bullish to me. So don't ignore UFO. Those were the 5 coins that I mentioned in my previous Metaverse video. All these, Binimon's very speculative, but all these I do expect to do very well. There are so many Metaverse projects. It's crazy. I want to take a look at the UFO chart right now, though. It's on MEXC. It's on Cake as well, yeah? No, it's only on Uni. So if you want to buy UFO, MEXC is where I would recommend if you want to pay a crazy amount for gas. But this is the UFO Ethereum chart. So if you threw a little bit of ETH in this, I mean, look at this chart. It's insane. It's absolutely insane, this UFO chart. If you threw a little bit of ETH in this, then your ETH is kind of just exploding for you, right? This looks like it's just going to go straight up. Looks like it's going to do something like this, UFO. If we do pull back, then this is your level over here. But this is the Ethereum chart. I'd like to see the US dollar chart because this is on Uniswap, and I know a lot of people don't like to use Uniswap. How many UFOs should we own? Try to get as much as possible, you know, millions, because look at the circulating supply. It's 25.7 trillion. So you should aim to own like millions and millions and millions of UFO while it's still cheap like this, right? Because these zeros can easily get eaten up. Yes, it's already $1 billion market cap, but you know, these zeros can continue to get eaten up. So yeah, you want to own as much as you possibly can of UFO. And what are your predictions? When should we take profits? Well, watch my profit taking video for that. When you get something like a 4x, that's usually a good sign to take a little bit off the table, right? I can't really show you with these charts. This is the Ethereum chart. I'd like to show you the MEXC dollar chart. But yeah, when you should take profits, when it goes up multiple X's in your portfolio. That's when you should. There's no exact formula. Yeah, QRDO as well. I mean, you can't ignore this. This is institutional DeFi right here on QRDO. 859. When we mentioned it, it was about $5. Did make a new all-time high 3 days ago at 981. Super bullish on QRDO. This did very well, and I think it's going to continue to absolutely tear it up. If you look at QRDO, so I did say how I expected to go up to 10, and it didn't nearly just get there. We had a lot of sellers up here at 10, but I mean, look at this chart. This is a serious price chart right here. Just all buying. Not a lot of selling in here at all. Just steady growth. This is a daily chart as well. So just steady growth over the days. And when we made the video, we were somewhere around here at $4 or $5 if I'm not mistaken, and it just took off from there. So that's doing super well. I mean, while we're on the topic, let's review the coins that I've kind of mentioned. MTV, another one, kind of down right now. Oh, it's having a good day today. Beautiful. Haven't really checked this, but bullish on MTV. Back over 2 cents. This is going to pull easy some crazy numbers. This is a gem right here, MTV. Look out for it. Don't ignore it. We got to get through this current support resistance flip level. We just got a $25 super chat from Fresh Personal Training. What's going on, Fresh? Thank you for that $25 super chat saying green light for all. Thanks for the TA. Fresh saying it's time to really strap in because we got the green light. Fresh, thank you for that super chat, my man. And yes, it's looking like we do have the green light and the market's going to start taking off very soon. We're expecting that peak parabolic price action in December, and we're in late November now. I seriously do think that this is the last kind of dip shakeout before we start going absolutely crazy. Regardless, thank you, Fresh, for that super chat. MTV, it's a gem. Don't overlook it. Another one is, of course, Trios. Another gem right here. Also kind of looks like MTV. We're back above. We're at 1873 right now. This is going to also pull some crazy numbers on the chart. AI robotics. Yeah, Trios, gem. Super low market cap as well. Don't ignore Trios. Let's see the market cap currently. Rank 524. We got Lorenzo in the building. Nice beard, bro. I got to trim it up, but thank you, Lorenzo. I'm actually starting to grow it out again. Thank you for noticing that, my man. Guys, go subscribe to Lorenzo's channel. Lorenzo talks a lot about Metaverse Gaming. He knows a lot. We're actually going to be having him on soon enough for an interview. Very knowledgeable person. And subscribe to his YouTube channel because he's going to be putting more content out there. He has a few videos about some Metaverse projects, but he's very involved in the Metaverse, and I recommend you check out his content because he puts out some good stuff. Let's see what else is going on in here. What numbers for MTV you think? I mean, not financial advice, but at least an easy 10x. There are so many tokens in the metaverse. What are your top 3? I would have to say Network, UFO, and for my third, that's kind of tough. I like Red Fox. And MC as well. Merit Circle. You can't ignore those, right? Anyway, so yeah, Trios, super low market cap, less than $100 million. This is a gem pick right here. We got so much to talk about today. EXRD pumping. Let's check out EXRD. Radix. We just got a $4.99 super chat from Brian. Thoughts on Engine fourth quarter? Thanks, my man. So EXRD is pumping. So Brian, Engine. Let me check out the price right now. I'm expecting this to pump. Okay, so we got rejected on Engine at just under $4. As you can see, I have some lines on the charter where I think it's going to go in the shorter term. We got 485 and $6. And it did tap a few times over here down into the buy zone. Right, we can see this is a support resistance, supply demand flip zone down here. Wicks came down right into the zone. Then we pumped up, made a new high, a higher high. But really we got rejected at the all-time high, which is pretty common. So for Engine, what am I expecting? This is going to continue to absolutely rip it up. But for the shorter term, next targets I'm looking at are $4.85 and $6 on Engine. If we come back down to sub 3, I would say to pull the trigger and look to add to a position or start a position if you haven't already. But yeah, Brian, thanks for bringing up Engine. This is obviously another gaming metaverse blue chip coin that you can't really ignore at this moment. And yeah, I expect it to continue to rip up higher. Already having a nice past few days. Next target's $4.85 and $6. CRO. Yeah, we can take a look at crypto.com. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about with crypto.com besides the fact that it's just kind of going parabolic. Let's look at CRO on BitREX. Okay, so CRO. Look at this chart. I'm going to zoom this out to a weekly to get the bigger picture. My, oh my. So if you guys watch my CRO video, you would recall that I had this trend line drawn across the top, across the high wicks of prices, and this was right at about 38.40 cents. And you know, I said it was going to go to this by the end of the year. It did do that, and now it is just shattering through, absolutely crushing it. Crypto.com. Already a $16 billion market cap. It's going to be over $1 for sure. But I mean, what do you want to know about crypto.com? Do you want to know where to get in? I would look for this wick. I mean, this is a weekly. We'll drop this down to a daily. I wouldn't recommend to go ahead and start chasing this now. I think there's a lot of better other opportunities in the market. But yeah, crypto.com. We see a dip back down to 50 cents, 55 cents. 55 looks like a good level. I would say that would be a decent entry on crypto.com. But yeah, this is just getting bought up in droves right now with their marketing. But I mean, if you're looking for an exchange coin, KCS, no questions asked. This will be over $100 soon. Don't ignore KCS. Bought AVAX. Please tell us about Zilliqa. My man Rehan has been asking about Zilliqa for for like 30 minutes now. Let's look at Zilliqa for my guy. So let's see. So if I zoom this out to a weekly, I posted these charts in the Discord. Basically, if we zoom these charts out, we're testing very high time frame trend lines, right? This trend line goes all the way back to December 2019. Only time it broke down through the trend line was when we had the March 2020 market crash. After that, we pumped back above the trend line. Every time we tested this trend line, we had an astronomical pump, okay? This one was a 1,700% pump. Next trend line tap was in July over the summer. I mean, we had a decent 2, almost 3x. Now we're testing the trend line again. Everybody's saying Zilliqa is a stable coin. The coin's trash. They don't understand that it has very solid fundamentals. And at least minimum, we're going to be going to the all-time high on Zilliqa. I expect much higher. But this right now is testing the higher time frame trend line. I think that the bull market will continue on. And you want to be buying at support on a pullback in a bull market. So Zilliqa is a green light. Just like Fresh said, green lights across the board. Zilliqa is a green light 100%. Now, let's get into some news for the day before we start talking about alts again. And let's talk about the fact that El Salvador is creating a Bitcoin city where there's going to be 0% capital gains tax and pretty much no taxes at all. Let's go ahead and read right now. The development of Bitcoin City will see the proactive involvement of prominent crypto companies, including cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex and Atom Back's Blockstream. El Salvador continues to lead the BTC adoption drive as President Nayib Bukele announces the launch of Bitcoin City, which will be funded initially by $1 billion Bitcoin bonds. So this is insane. As you can see right here, 0% income tax, 0% capital gains tax, 0% property tax, 0% payroll tax, 0% municipal taxes, and 0% CO2 emissions as well. This is why Bitcoin is the king, because Bitcoin is, it's money, right? There's only 21 million coins. You can break them down into Satoshis. All these other coins pop up. They all have VCs. They all have crazy token supplies. There is only one Bitcoin, and yes, of course, Monero will play its role. Monero is one not to be ignored at all. But the fact that El Salvador is going ahead and leading the charge, basically what they are doing is they are attracting the best talent in the world to go ahead and move to El Salvador. They want entrepreneurs, they want Bitcoiners, they want people that think towards the future to relocate here, and they're giving very good incentives such as these 0% taxes. So this is just the beginning. We're going to see more and more countries start to adopt Bitcoin's legal tender. El Salvador faced a lot of pushback by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank and the Bank of International Settlements and all these kind of alphabet organizations. But you can't stop Bitcoin. So a lot of people have zero Bitcoin exposure in their portfolios. I don't think that's the move. I always recommend to at least have a little bit of a stack of BTC, because you never know in the future how much 1 million Satoshis is actually going to be worth, right? 1 million Satoshis could very easily 10, 15, 20 years down the line. We just got a super chat from King for €5 saying you need to check Gia Everworld, new Metaverse token gem under $10 million market cap. King, we'll look at Gia Everworld right now. But I want to say, you got to have a little bit of Bitcoin. Yes, go ape into all the Metaverse gaming projects you want, but do not ignore the fact that Bitcoin is eating the whole entire financial system. Let's check out Gia Everworld right now. Up 77% on the day. Where is it trading? PancakeSwap and MEXC and QuickSwap. All right, let's take a look at Gia Everworld on the chart. $1,000 holders, and it has a market cap of $500 million. Okay, so this is brand new. Gia Everworld is brand new right here. A lot of sellers, as you can see from these wicks. A lot of people taking profits. I don't know if there was a pre-sale. I don't know the deal with this one, which just brought to my attention right now. But a lot of people taking profits above $1.30, above 125. And this is very new on PancakeSwap since November 17th. $500 million market cap already. That's high. What's the deal with this? Gia Everworld is the immersive, multi-region fantasy world in which players build their kingdoms, explore the lands, collect, breed, and battle their Gia legionnaires. There's so many of these games popping up. It's going to be really interesting to see which ones actually stick around. So, interesting Gia Everworld. Unreal Engine. I like to see that, right? That means it's going to be basically 3D graphics. We just got a $100 super chat from Destruct Gaming saying, Hira Eno Heroes. Devs doxing soon. Verification process submitted to social media platforms. Charity-driven project, NFTs, comic series, and play-to-earn game in the works. Stay tuned for news this upcoming week. Free donations already sent to WWP, St. Jude, and Houston Police. Well, I want to say thank you for that $100 super chat. That's very kind of you. And we will look at heroes in just one moment. Gia Everworld looks interesting. Looks super interesting. I need to do some more research on it. It's brand new. Has a lot of VCs. But yeah, it looks like another kind of play to earn role-playing game where you go and you battle stuff and you make money by doing so. So like I've always said, you won't catch me too much doing this kind of stuff, but I'm happy to make profit and trade the underlying token for it. But yeah, Gia Everworld looks promising, brand new on PancakeSwap. Check it out yourself if you're interested. A lot of sellers. We'll see if these sellers get exhausted. Now let's look at heroes from my guy Destruct Gaming. Hero Inu. So they're going after the dog theme with this one. Of course, Shiba Inu. Shakita Inu. Ooh, this I like the meme tokenomics already. So when I say meme tokenomics, look at the total supply. It's like well up more than trillions and trillions. Like I think this is the next past a trillion, like quad trillion here. It's down big. We just got a €5 super chat. Superfarm, please. Great fundamentals and movement over the last 7 days with a great looking chart on the weekly. I know you love it too, Empire. Thank you. Richard, we'll look at Superfarm just after we look at Hero Inu. And yes, I do know about Superfarm. Thank you for bringing that up. But I want to check out Hero Inu right now for Destruct Gaming. This also looks brand new. Charity-focused NFT-based token with original NFT art and community decided charitable contributions. So my guy's saying that the devs will be doxxed in a few days. I always look for that, especially with these coins that are just popping up. If it's just some random developer that doesn't show his face at all, I don't like that at all. I think that's very cowardish. I mean, obviously there's reasons to hide your face. But overall, when people are scared to show their face, to me, I think you're kind of a coward. Right? I'll put my face out there. I have no problem doing so. And I like devs who also think that way, because you can't just hide behind a little avatar for the rest of your life. So this token, going to be starting up a marketing campaign already on CoinGecko. Yeah, I'll check it out. Hero Inu. You guys check it out as well. Everybody watching right now. We got 223 viewers. We only have 71 likes. Go ahead and smash that like button right now. Hero Inu. Let's look at the price chart real quick before we go ahead and move on. So many Metaverse coins popping up. Most of these will fail, right? Let's just be honest for a second. A lot of these will fail. I like the blue chips, the ones that I mentioned before. I like UFO. I like Merit Circle. I like Red Fox. Few up-and-coming ones. One we're going to be talking about in a second. There's a lot of up-and-coming ones, and these things are just popping up like weeds out of the ground right now. So just be careful what you buy, is all I have to say. Popping up like weeds out of the ground. So this one is up very big, and it has a $10 million market cap, all right? So this can hit hard. This is a little low cap speculative play for anybody. If we're looking at the chart for a buy zone, pretty much at one right now. If we come into the zone, I will go ahead and label this as demand. So chart this on your own. You guys should have your chart open while you're watching the stream. So when I do my charting, you can do your own charting on the side and have the chart saved for your own analysis. But on heroes, I would say this is your demand zone, and then we have support down here, okay? And the numbers are too small to even count. So Richard asking about Superfarm. Let's go ahead and look at Superfarm. So this is Elio Trade's project. And Elio, obviously, huge YouTube following, very big into NFTs, Metaverse Gaming. Superfarm back above a $500 million market cap. Circulating supply is 287 million. Total supply just under $1 billion. This is listed on tier 1 exchanges already, which is what you like to see, including Binance, KuCoin, Gate. It's already everywhere. Let's take a look at the price chart for Superfarm. Very nice recovery. Very nice recovery from over the summer when it crashed. So we can see whenever a new coin launches, you always want to mark the initial kind of point on the chart that it makes. Let me explain why right now. So as you can see, Superfarm launched over here on Binance back in March. Wick down over here to 190, then it kind of pumped up and broke beneath that level. Now if I put a line at 190, it's being used as resistance, okay? So this previous support being used as resistance now. And yeah, I mean, this is probably going to get sent. It's probably going to get sent. First level to be looking at is 590, pretty much $6 on Superfarm is where you want to be looking. And that is, by the way, this is a log scale chart. Let me take this out of log. I like using log scales when I'm looking at higher time frames for something like this where there's not that much data. I don't have to go back years. I'll just use a regular kind of chart where I can do whatever I want with. But yeah, 0.27 extension on this is $6, and that's over a 3x from now. I think that's going to get smashed. And that would put it at a $1.5 billion market cap, $1.6 billion market cap. It's very attainable on Superfarm. I'm not going to be going into the fundamentals of this project. I recommend you do your own research, but it's a legit big project, Superfarm. Look into it. I don't personally hold this. I'm exposed to other projects, but I'll happily kind of report about it because I know Elio on YouTube is he's a very hard worker, very consistent, and this is his project, so I want to see him succeed. How could you not? I love Pam Twayunu saying, first and foremost, on all these very low caps, sometimes anonymous, you want to check if they lock their liquidity with Unicrypt. Check their app. Yes, very good point. You never want to buy a coin that doesn't have locked liquidity. And even at times when they do lock their liquidity, it still even just kind of tanks big time. So when you're investing in these super small caps, understand you're pretty much gambling in a way, right? You're just throwing money at something hoping that it goes up. You only have to be right once to make up for a lot of your losses, which is very good. But thank you for that €10 super chat, I believe, and very good point. Always look at Unicrypt. You can look at Coin Sniffer and make sure that they are not rug pulls. Make sure they have locked liquidity. Super important. We got Mr. Sellers Homes in the chat as well. What's up, Mr. Sellers Homes? Alla, what's up, Alla? Thanks for being here, my guy. Saying, do you like Seattle? I've never heard of Seattle. Never heard of that one. Can you look at UFO? It looks good. Mert, we already looked at UFO, and yes, it's making new all-time highs. Super bullish. Just realized my camera did freeze. Let me go ahead and fix that right now. Thanks for bearing with me. Sweet bro, video frozen. Appreciate the heads up. We will get to that. All right, now that we're talking a lot of these random projects, let's talk about some blue chips that I have conviction will go up in value. First one, I mentioned it in my NFT video, Lunables. All right, so the Terra ecosystem being largely ignored right now. Everybody's chasing after the next best meme coin. Everybody wants the shiny object. Look into Lunables. You're going to be able to use a Tesseract on these. Right now, the price floor is 3.64 Luna. That's super low, right? This has been much higher in the past. I can see the Luna Bulls price floor going well above 10 Luna for these basic kind of bulls. Okay? And also, when I made my NFT video, I did say how look into iced out bulls. At the time, you could have bought an iced out bull for 8 Luna. There's only 152 iced out bulls. You could have bought one for 8 Luna at the time of that video. This is why you have to pay attention. Now the floor price for an iced out is 29 Luna. Okay? That's a lot of money. From 8 to 29. And these you're going to be able to interact with a Tesseract. You're going to get a 3D Luna bull. And you're most likely going to be able to use this in a metaverse later on down the line. Check out Lunables. I think the price floor is going to continue rising on these. If you guys want to see my bull, I'll show you. I actually have 2 Luna bulls in my portfolio. I got my iced out right here. This one. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. Spent a pretty penny on that one, but I'm proud of it. And then we also have my zombie bull with the Mirror Protocol hoodie. So I do own 2 Luna Bulls personally. I'm bullish on this project. It was a fair launch on Random Earth. I always like the fair launches. And I think it's going to be a big one. Galactic Punks as well. It's already kind of huge. And Lavina Dragons as well, right? I let everybody know about this one on Twitter and in my private Discord group about Lavina Dragons from the start of the mint for this one. So if you did mint any meteors, you should be in a profit right now if you want to sell. In this particular wallet, I do have 4 of these, and I'm holding on to these meteors. I just sold 3 of my Gucci's. I still hold these rare 2. I just sold the other 3. I might pick up another one. You're going to be able to breed these Gucci's, these little meme kind of creature looking things together very soon. So check out Terra NFTs. Very bullish on these, and I'm very bullish on Luna Bulls. Next up, Soul Chicks. So I was looking at Soul Chicks like a week ago, and the price floor for these was 3 Solana. This is Solana art, by the way, their NFT marketplace. So Soul Chicks, their price floor went up like a 4x in a week. Okay? And basically, Soul Chicks right now, they're going to be having a play-to-earn game. Looks a lot like World of Warcraft. I'm going to be covering this one on the channel. And yeah, the price floor just absolutely exploded on Soul Chicks, their NFTs. You're going to be able to use these in their game, and they're launching their tokens soon as well. Price floor just keeps on going up. Yeah, cute little chickens, cute little chicks. Cost an astronomical amount of money now. Just keeps on going up. So those are some NFTs that I personally like. I'm very bullish on the Terra NFTs, and especially Luna Bulls. Check them out. We can check back in a few months where that price floor is going to be. I think that price floor, right now it's 3.8 Luna. I think that price floor is going to be through the roof. So don't ignore these NFTs. Galactic Punks as well. Galactic Punks. Let's see the price floor on these. These are continuing to go up. NFTs starting to make a comeback. So for Galactic Punks, you can pick one up for 28. 28 is the price floor. I wouldn't be surprised to see this over 50, 60 in a few weeks to a few months, especially as Luna makes its way up higher in the market cap. So check these out. A little bit of homework for you guys. Look into NFTs if you don't already own them. You should definitely own a little bit, not financial advice. CM saying he picked one up for 9 Luna. You can now sell it for 29. That's a 20 Luna profit. That's over $1,000. If he even wants to sell, he can also keep on holding on to it, and it's going to just keep on appreciating, in my opinion. So CM saying Terra Luna and Terra Bots future predictions, please. So Terra Bots. Anybody who wants to buy my Terra Bot, let me know. I listed it right now for 96 Luna. or it expired, the listing expired. But anyway, this one has some, I minted this, by the way. I minted a rare. It has this red fire energy in its right hand. As you can see, the red fire energy, there's only 55 of these with the fire energy in their right hand. That's how you know it's rare. There's over 10,000 terabots, only 55 with the fire in the right hand. I minted it. If you want to buy it, let me know. All right, it's not going to be cheap though. But you're going to be able to use these in an NFT metaverse game as well down the line. So exciting times, very exciting times right now. So much going on in crypto. It's crazy. It's crazy to keep track of it all. That's why you need to have a plan in place. Don't go chasing after the next best thing. Have your blue chips. Luna is a blue chip. Let's go ahead right now and take a look at the Terra Luna chart. But there's just so much going on. You can't buy everything. You're gonna miss pumps. You're gonna miss moves. You have to be okay with missing some stuff. But you also have to make decisions and be nimble and take some risks. Put some money into some things. If it goes down in the short term, but you believe in it, well then hold strong in your conviction. And sometimes you're gonna put some money into something and it's just gonna pump like 10x. Right? It's happened to me a few times now, and those are always the best. It hits different. Now looking at the Terra Luna chart, what happened here? So I've had this channel drawn on the chart for months now, right? All the way since back in August, we've had this channel form. And we've broken beneath the channel 2 times. 1, 2, nice little W reversal, double bottom chart pattern. We also broke above the channel several times and got rejected. And price always comes right back into the channel and uses these trend lines as support and resistance, which is why I've extended them so far in the past. But with price channels, we always expect price channels to get broken through. They work for a period of time, and then eventually, like we just saw on Zilliqa, I believe, when a channel, no, it's CRO. When a channel gets broken to the upside, when an uptrend gets broken to the upside, it usually goes parabolic. Okay? Right? Let's just look at CRO for reference. So CRO, we have this trend line going back years. It took years for price to break above. Look, when it goes above it, it goes parabolic. I think Luna is going to do something pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised. If we do come back down sub 40, those are amazing opportunities. We have very strong support at 36 on Luna. And as well at about 38. That's where we came down recently. But anything sub 40 on Luna is a green light buy. Very strong in my opinion. This is going to continue ripping up higher, Terra Luna. Don't ignore it. Absolutely don't ignore it. Very large position on Luna. So we got Ismail. He's absolutely begging to take a look at the Tron chart. TRX, it's also going to pump. TRX will undoubtedly have a very good performance. Looking at TRX, made a higher high in earlier November. Big sell-off all the way back down to sub 10 cents on TRX. So this line I have at 10.5 cents. I like all of my levels, all of my profit targets are key levels on the chart. So whenever a price comes back down to a previous profit target, I go ahead and consider that a re-entry point. I'll look to scale back into a position if I want to. That's why I leave my lines on the chart. So we did break back down. As you can see, we stopped right on a dime at this original target. We broke through it. Now we're back above. I like the 10 cent area on TRX for an entry. And then your shorter term targets, you're looking at about 15% to 12.5 and then 25% to 13.5 cents. I think this makes new all-time highs, higher than 18 cents, but this is kind of a hold, very high market cap. I don't own any TRX, right? I have my other layer ones that I like. But yeah, I mean, TRX is going to do well. I think it's undoubtedly going to do well. Stefano saying, hails from Canada, XDC to the moon. XDC, a little banker coin. Let's take a look at some banker coins. XDC. The banker coins are getting destroyed right now because everybody wants to buy their Metaverse coins, so they're selling all their coins like XDC that aren't moving to get into the hot trends. XDC will rip. It will definitely rip soon enough. This is a fundamental play. As you can see, broke down beneath this trend line, and now it's trying to get back above it. But yeah, these coins right now, it's not the narrative. They're ignored. XDC has dropped beneath the top 100, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 121 now. No money's flowing into the banker coins right now, and banker coins could very well be a narrative in the future. Right now it's gaming, metaverse, play to earn, NFTs. You got Quant, you got XDC, you got Algo, XRP. These banker coins will make a comeback eventually. Nobody can time that. But if you are bullish on banker coins, now is the time to probably start loading up, if you haven't already, on your banker coins, because they're completely ignored right now. Quant as well. I hold a pretty nice amount of this. Just getting beat down. Nobody cares about the banker coins. So if we do come all the way back down to 200, that would be a super good entry in my opinion. All-time high is $430. I'm expecting four-figure quant, right? I think this will be trading for over $1,000 pretty soon. Super bullish on it. So don't ignore the banker coins. HBAR, another one. Call this a banker coin, even though it's not really. But it kind of is at the same time. HBAR crashed all the way back down to my original entry at 36. Now back up to 39. Any more touches to 36, that's where you want to go ahead and get long, in my opinion. And, you know, if we do end up coming back down to sub 30, just not financial advice, but keep on adding on your HBAR. Let's go ahead and look at Mana, Decentraland. We got 233 viewers and only 100 likes. Smash that like button right now. I want to see at least 200 likes on the stream. Decentraland Mana. Look at this move. Look at this move. Now, I'll have you know, I have made very good gains from Mana in the past. Right? Because I was buying it in February when it was 20 cents. But I will be completely honest with you. I did sell all of my Mana over here above $1. Okay? I didn't hold any. I didn't get to participate in this. I didn't catch any of this up here to $4, right? It hurts. It hurts, but hey, I made like over 5x on it. Sold it all. Should have held on to it, but I mean, I was chasing some other things. You can't win them all. But yeah, Decentraland Mana, we got strong demand down here at 330. We'll see if we do come back down. And I do like this level where it's already just got tested about, where these candles closed and opened. I like this level at 358 for Mana. This will probably keep on just ripping up. But I would be patient if you can, if you have patience. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't right now. Understandable. But if you do have patience, I would wait for demand. First one is 330. And then your next one is like 290. Levels on Mana you want to be looking out for. Yeah, Necrobolt saying always hold a moon bag. Absolutely, man. Mr. Sellers Homes bought Mana at the exact same time that I bought Mana, and he sold some, but he also kept over half of his, and now it's worth thousands of dollars. So congratulations, Mr. Sellers Homes. You're welcome for that tip. Let's see. MTV. We already looked at MTV. Having a good day. Let's get back above 2.1 for MTV. Let's see what else is out there. What are you guys asking for? Casper. Yes, let's look at Casper. Good idea. So since we covered Casper last Sunday, we broke out of the range. We broke out of the Casper range high. As you can see, range high labeled over here at 14.3 cents. We broke out, came back, retested. Now, let's make some higher highs. We got to get above 17.8. Really, I want to see us make a higher high and hold above this 22 cent level on Casper. But I'm expecting this to perform very well. You know, even if this just goes to 50, 60, 70 cents, still really good gains. But I do think it will still go above $1 and be trading at multiple dollars on Casper. So yeah, holding on strong to my Casper. Broke out of the range. Let's see some more continuation now. Got to be patient with these low caps. Another one while we're on the subject, Fetch AI. Fetch AI. So we broke above the range, got rejected at this previous trend line, right? This goes back a long time, this trend line. Used again as resistance. We got slammed down right to the bottom of the range on FET. Okay? All the way back down to the bottom. Now we're back at the top. If you panic sold your FET, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. And let me zoom this out to a weekly. I mean, FET basically, and this is a weekly. What we have here is a weekly cup and handle. We have the cup. We have the handle. Don't ignore this. Do not ignore this. That's all I have to say about FET. Weekly cup and handle on the verge of a breakout. Hard to ignore. We got Crypto Tato saying Rose. Yes, Rose did partner up with Meta. And it was 20 cents. Now it's 40 cents. It 2x'd. Rose exploding. I mean, this could keep on ripping up, of course. But if you buy now, you are certainly chasing a pump. So if you want to do that, that's up to you. But yeah, this is ripping up. Meta wants to use the Rose blockchain. Frankie saying, what's your thoughts about private coin? Why are they underperforming like Monero? I thought private is also important in crypto world. Please, sir, don't ignore me, please. Well, Frankie, interesting question, interesting way of wording your question. Now, when it comes to privacy coins, a lot of people don't care about them because they don't necessarily understand their value. People are very kind of uneducated about the importance of privacy. They don't care. It's overlooked. There will come a time when they will care, and the bags that you're holding will pump astronomically, which is why you have conviction in your investments, Frankie, and you don't kind of panic sell and chase after things. We did just get a €5 super chat from Richard Daly. Something I would like to raise is Soul. Very impressed with the aggressive price moves in correlation to BTC. Layer 1 Phantasm will cause noise. Well, Richard, I appreciate that super chat. And so, Frankie, privacy coins, in my opinion, will move. So don't give up faith too soon. Now, Richard, you're asking about Sol. I've never heard of Sol. Let's take a look right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at Sol. Okay, $215 million market cap. This is a layer 1 according to Richard. It's on KuCoin. Fully interoperable, decentralized, feature-rich blockchain. Okay. Groundbreaking smart NFT technology. Oracle's built into the chain. It's been around for quite some time. Let's go ahead right now and take a look at the KuCoin chart for Sol. So, Ismail, my friend, I got to put you in timeout, man. I see your reef requests. I will get to it, but you can't just keep on spamming the chat like that. Nobody likes a spammer. Okay, it's Phantasma. This is a Qcoin gem, according to its price action at least. Thanks for bringing this to my attention, Richard. Now, all I've done here is create a channel with trend lines, what I talked about earlier. So what you want to look out for, you want to look out for a break above the channel here. Now, if we do end up getting actually rejected at the top of this channel, what you want to look out for is a move to the bottom of the channel, and this is where you would want to actually buy it, right, at the bottom of the channel. If we do see that, if it just goes and breaks out, then it's gone. But I can see we do have some levels over here at just about $1. With these long wicks is what I'm looking at. And I like $1. It does also look like we have some candle action going on over here. Up to about 107, 108 on Phantasma. So yeah, look out for a rejection at the top of the channel here. And I would say look for an entry at the bottom. Very simple on the daily chart. But this kind of looks like it wants to break to the upside. So yeah, it looks good. This looks super bullish. Super bullish, but hey, it could definitely get rejected and you could see it pull back to the bottom. Let's see. Chili's analysis, absolutely. Let's look at Chili's. Poll saying, do I still believe in XRP? Well, poll. Let's look at Chili's. But in regards to my belief in XRP, look, I've made it very clear that I am all for decentralization and kind of freedom. And look, people say XRP, oh, it's decentralized or decentralized ledger, etc., etc., etc. I don't hold any XRP, right? I trade XRP. I made good money trading XRP, but in terms of holding that long term, you'll catch me in the Citadel, right? You'll catch me in the BTC Citadel. Will it do well? Yeah, it'll probably pump up. I can see it pulling a 10x easily. But in terms of it actually becoming the standard, no, I don't believe in that. I don't, straight up. That's just me, though. Now, Chili's. Currently using this previous high as support. As you can see, we did catch this 90% move up to 65 cents. Came back down to 43 cents and holding strong as support. So like I said previously in the stream, I always use my previous profit targets as re-entry levels. So 43 cents for me is another re-up zone, right? I want to re-up at these re-up zones. Now, if we do end up breaking back down, first place I'm looking is right here, 37, 38 cents on Chili's. Put some limits there, not financial advice. And then after that, 33, 34. I don't think we'll see that, but hey, it can't hurt to have some limits placed. And then we got our targets outlined up to $1. And I do think, like, Chili's is one of the blue chips that I expect to succeed over the long term. Understand a lot of these projects will go to zero, right? In a few years' time. We're in the .com bubble of crypto right now. A lot of these projects will go to zero. Chili's, in my opinion, will stick around and will stay relevant. Very strong blue chip. Melted faces earlier in the year went straight up parabolic. Wouldn't be surprised if it does it again. Okay, so don't ignore Chili's. Super bullish on Chili's. Jay-Z saying XRP is going to blast off. Hey man, I hope it does. I hope you make a lot of money. I got my bags. Right, I said XRP will probably pull a 10x, but hey man, I'm a BTC guy over XRP personally. Let's see. Lot to catch up on. Gala. Oh yeah, so yeah, Phantom, guys. Phantom is the next kind of layer one to boom. having a nice healthy correction. We just got a $4.99 super chat from Paula Silva saying Flamingo DAO. So we'll look at Phantom in 1 second. Paula, thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Let's take a look at Flamingo DAO. We'll look at Gala in a second as well. Let's see what's happening with Flamingo. So fully diluted market cap underneath 100 million. That's good. Token supply 150 million. All right, so that's not excessive. All-time high is 159. We're currently trading at 64 cents. Okay, so this does have a ways to go to its ATH. Where is it traded at? It's on Binance. Very good. What is Flamingo DAO? Full stack DeFi protocol with futures, swapping. All right, so this looks like they are building a pretty solid DAO over here. Let's take a look at the Binance price chart and see what this is doing in price. Interesting project here. Okay, so this looks like it was launched on Binance, right? This is an initial pump, initial exchange pump when it gets listed back in September. And then from there, bottomed out at about 12 cents. So just from looking over here, we do have this previous high. I will mark a line. This is also where the current price is. So it's trying to eat through a key level. Rejected here. Bounced here. Okay, so that's how I know it's a pretty key level. Again, rejected here. Broke above. We had a false breakout. Okay, so when this gets above 65, 70 cents, yeah, this is probably going to get sent pretty hard. And what I'll do is I'll put this trend line on the chart like so. And I want to extend this line right. Okay, wouldn't surprise me at all. This one as well. It wouldn't surprise me at all if this project ends up doing well, that these trend lines come into play in the future. And we need to flip this level right now at 65, 75 cents on FLM. Once this is flipped, it's going to get sent. This is going back to June. Right, it broke above in the spring. This looks good, Paula. This does look good, and we're at a key level. If we get slammed back down here, you want to be looking from 52, 53 down to 46 on Flamingo DAO. But yeah, it looks like we're about to have a big breakout here. Don't ignore this one. Looks good. Looks very good. Let's see what's happening. People asking for refinance. We can take a look at Reef. So Reef, what happened here? Well, what happened here is we pumped up to 3.8 cents, right? Right to one of our levels, no surprise there. Came right back down to entry on Reef at 2.5 cents. Is this too late? No, you're not too late for Reef, in my opinion. Not at all. Obviously, it's optimal to get it for underneath a penny, like down here, or at about a penny. But this is a Polkadot DeFi platform, and they're working, they're building. We could see this be trading for much higher in the future. If we see another pullback down to 2.7 to 2.5, that is your optimal entry on Reef. Now, so many coins, right? So many coins to look at. What do you buy? What do you buy? That's completely up to you, of course, but you cannot have them all. Okay, so many new projects popping up. VRA is a gem, by the way. Let's look at VRA right now. And we are testing a trend line. Let me zoom this out to a weekly. So VRA, if we look at this chart going back to January, right? This is when this trend line formed. We are testing now this same trend line. We can look on VRA. This is important. Pay attention right now. If you hold VRA in your portfolio, you're looking at some very green days ahead, in my opinion. Now look at this channel that formed back in 2020, and then also the lower trend line back in January 2021. All I did was extend them right. As you can see, Luca, we'll look at sushi in just 1 second. Thank you for that €2 super chat. I greatly appreciate that, Luca, from Italy. Also, I am half Italian, so yeah, thank you for that. Anyway, let me finish up VRA, then we'll look at sushi. So VRA, guys, when this broke out of the channel, what happened? Parabolic. Came back in the channel, pumped up to the top, retrace, pumped up, retrace. This will break out again from the channel, in my opinion, and have another parabolic pump. Okay? I think VRA can hit $1. So, what do you buy? I hold VRA, or so you can, do the same if you want. Not financial advice. Up to you. Daniel saying he has 25 altcoins. Yeah, that's a lot of altcoins for sure. I mean, I kind of like to take a conservative, or not a conservative, but a consolidation approach where I don't hold like 20, 25. I like, 8, 10 absolute max. But I understand they all just look so good. You want to get them all. Let's see. Do you think VET over XRP? Well, I do hold VET and I don't hold XRP, so I'll let my money talk for me. Like, where's my money? Yeah, I do hold XRP, or I do hold VChain and not XRP. All right, sushi on the weekly. Testing a weekly trend line here. Also testing weekly support. Previous resistance over here. We're going to zoom this into a daily. But on sushi, yeah, we're on a trend line. I don't expect this to break. This is a weekly trend line, so it does hold more weight, right? The higher the time frame, the more credible your technical analysis is. And right now we're on a weekly trend line on sushi. $8. DeFi is being overlooked. Nobody cares about DeFi right now. Everybody cares about Metaverse Gaming. This looks good. This does look good. It's on support. And it's also on this trend line. So double confluence here. I will put my money here and say that this is the bottom on sushi. We'll see what happens. But, I mean, just looking at the chart, yeah, this looks like it's the bottom. Bergen saying he has 10K in VET at 24 cents. You bought the top. So, I do think it will go up. I would say just, unless you need the capital, not financial advice, but I would tell you to kind of just wait until you see another pump back up to that level, up above 24, 25 cents. Let's look at Gala. A lot of requests for Gala games. It's already taken off. I think there's some other better lower cap plays in there. Right, look at this chart. It's going parabolic. If we pull back to 28, that looks good. 28 to 20, really. But yeah, will this keep on going up? Yeah, maybe. Probably. Metaverse tokens are hot right now. Gala is a really good one. But you missed it, right? Could it keep on going up? Could it pull another 5x? Sure. It's already 70 in market cap, though. It's pretty high. But I don't really recommend to chase after stuff like this, in my opinion. Just me. But yeah, this is already taken off. Congratulations if you were holding Gala. Let's see. If a project like Crow keeps pumping, which fib level would you say is it too late to enter? DeFi is where you can make some good money, compounding gains, though, diversify. Yeah, I agree, CM. DeFi is awesome. right? DeFi is the future of finance, but nobody really seems to kind of care about it. They all want their Metaverse Gaming coins right now, which is why DeFi coins are undervalued. What would be a good fib level for CRO? Right here, 57 cents. It's the 1.618. That's your level, 58, 57 cents on CRO. I think that was Ala who asked that. Sweet Bro saying OMG broke down hard. I want to see that. Yes, it did. This was, I think McDonald's partnered with OMG. Something crazy like that for their McRib NFT. I mean, look, if you buy something because McDonald's partners with it, I mean, come on, man. Is that really how you base your investment advice? McDonald's buying something or partnering with something? Yeah, this broke down super hard. It's in demand right now, which is good, but yeah. Super hard breakdown. This is probably going to be consolidating for a while. Wouldn't be surprised. By the way, guys, if you want access, for example, we showed a lot of charts today with a lot of my markings, a lot of my trades with stops, entries, and targets. If you want access to all of my trades and more access to myself, pretty much you get my trades. Join my Discord group. There's a link down in the description below. Highly recommend you check that out if you haven't already checked it out. But pretty much we swing trade in there. So we're patient traders. We don't chase after all of this. We do look at low caps, but I'm mostly a swing trader. So when the market goes bullish, that's when I really make my money. Like times like this, you know, I have my kind of degen plays. Yeah, they go up, some of them lose money. But when I personally make my money in crypto, it's when we see the whole market kind of just turn up. And that's when I really am very active trading. Right now, I position myself for those moves. But yeah, Zilliqa right now on very higher time frame support. This is going to be a really good swing on Zilliqa. I'm waiting for this one, right? I have a pretty large position in it. Everybody says Zilliqa is a stable coin. We'll see, right? We will see. But yeah, guys, when the market swings, that is when I personally really go in and bank a lot of money. In a pretty short amount of time, because it never lasts too long, 1, 2, 3 weeks, and then we correct, right? Like over here from July, like this whole swing, we crushed it, right? Now the next swing, we're going to crush it again. So that's my strategy for trading, really. Very simple and very effective. Check that out. Let's see. Luca saying thank you for sushi. No problem, Luca. TJ Open Line Studio saying Seller Network Seabridge 2.0 Future Exchange Killer with a $2 super chat. Thank you, TJ Open Line Studio, for that $2 super chat. I'm guessing you want me to take a look at Seller. Big pump today on Seller. Big pump today. Yes, Barstos. We looked at Rose already. Thank you for mentioning Rose partnering with Facebook. We already checked that one out earlier in the stream. So, Seller, another one of these Binance incubated projects, I believe. Big pump today. We come back down to 14 or 13.3. Those look like good points to go ahead and get in if you're not in Stellar and you want to ride this one up. This looks like it wants to continue up higher. This is bullish. This is a super bullish chart showing a lot of strength. This actually does look super good. What's the market cap of Stellar right now? Now, when I say something like this, don't think I'm just going to go ahead and start market buying something, right? I'm just kind of letting you know that it looks super good. Market cap currently just under $1 billion, $837 million on Seller. So I believe this was a Binance launch pool, just like Matic, Harmony One, FET, Reef, Lit Entry as well. All those Binance projects. If Binance is backing something, it's probably going to do well. But yeah, Stellar having a day today. And like I said, 13.5 to 13.3 look like good spots to re-up on that. Multi-chain layer 2 on ETH, DOT, and more. Yes, they're doing some big things for sure. Doing some big things. Daniel, have you ever heard of Sol? This is one of the hottest coins. Man, I've never heard of Sol. What is that one? I'll have to look at that one after the stream. It's jokes. I obviously know what Solana is, and yes, it's a very hot coin. Solana 230 right now. It will be over 1,000. We got Parsa Persian saying, bro, thanks for content. Can you look at LGCY? Absolutely, I can. Thank you for that $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's look at LGCY. Legacy Network. Never actually heard of this one. $122 million market cap. Uniswap. Layer 1 proof of stake decentralized network. Supernova mainnet handles 10K transactions per second at an average cost of less than a penny per transaction. Delegated proof of stake open source blockchain protocol with industry leading transaction speed and flexible utility. So it doesn't look like their mainnet. It could be live. But the fact that they're in ERC20 on Uniswap tells me that it's probably still in its early stages in development. Let's see. Supernova is live. Okay. The mainnet is live. Good to know. This looks like a new project, though. Let's look at this on Dex Tools. Legacy Network. $120 million market cap. All right, let's zoom this out, take a look. What's going on with Legacy? Blow this out to a daily chart. Currently sitting at a support resistance flip level. Let's see if we break down lower. If we do break down lower, you want to be looking at 8.3 cents. $8.3 to 8 cents. Does look good for this one. We'll see how it does perform as a layer 1 blockchain if it sees some adoption. If this sees adoption, it can easily pull some crazy numbers. It's only a $122 million market cap. Personally, I've never heard of it. Let's check out their Twitter while we're looking at this. Let's see how big this coin is. Okay. They got some stuff going on. Got some stuff going on. Can use it for Travala. Go travel the world if you're holding Legacy. That's cool. Yeah, it looks interesting. I'll have to do some more research on this one. I already have my layer 1 picks kind of laid out for this bull run. But, you know, we'll see. We will see. My guy's saying Seller is better than Matic. Interesting. It is much lower market cap, so it does have kind of it's a better risk reward, right? Less than $1 billion. Could pull some crazy numbers. Having a great day today. Interesting. Matic's going to be Matic's a gem regardless. Very bullish on Matic. But yeah, these other layer 2s, Starkware, another one. Look into Starkware. QRDO. We looked at QRDO already. Super bullish on that. ETH BTC. If we have it goes over 0.75, then it's just going to take off. Yeah, if ETH flips Bitcoin, that would be awesome. Because I do hold more ETH. Thoughts on Thor Swap? Haven't been on Thor Swap in a while. I do still hold a little bit of Rune. Kind of a blue chip project. Cosmos SDK, IBC enabled. Yeah, Polkadot and Cosmos. Super bullish on Polkadot and Cosmos. The entire ecosystem being developed there. Let's look at the Thorchain chart. On a daily, $10, $11, pumps up to 16, 17. Yeah, if we go back down to 9, that's a buy. I already have the levels outlined here in yellow dotted lines. So that's one right there. Another one down here at about $8. If we see these levels, this is where you want to buy your Thorchain Rune. Not financial advice. QRDO is the next best thing. Hey, really digging the content. Thoughts on Hex and Pulse Chain. Luckbox Crypto, thank you for that $5 super chat, my man. Really appreciate that. Thoughts on Hex and Pulse Chain? So, bullish. Hard not to be bullish. A lot of people call Richard Hart a lot of different names. But you can't ignore the fact that he's made a lot of people rich. Right? So I'm bullish, and Pulse Pad already went like 300x from its launch, and I think Pulse Chain will probably do something very similar. And Hex right now below 20 cents. Right, Hex at 19 cents. As you can see, I do have a zone drawn. Price wigged down into it today at 17 cents. I think this is gonna it's gonna go to multiple dollars. Hex. I think. Pulse Chain as well is probably going to be insane. I'm bullish on these. Bullish on Hex. Bullish on Pulse Chain. As long as Richard Hart doesn't do anything crazy. Polka Swap as well. Polka Swap, guys, low cap gem over here. Polka Swap and Sora. Let's see, is this still 3 cents? Okay, it's up today. 4.2. This is on the floor. All-time high is 88 cents. Wow, this dipped to below a penny 3 days ago. What? That's crazy. Polka Swap, check it out. I have many videos on the channel about it. I'll make an update video soon. Bullish on this. Also bullish on Sora. Some main Polkadot coins right here you're looking at that not a lot of people know about. $78 million market cap on Sora. This will be thousands per coin. Right, there's only 404,000 in circulation right now. Check out Sora. Check out Polka Swap. We got another gem from TJ saying, DeFi gem, Yell Finance, you're welcome. All right, let's take a look at this DeFi gem. Our guy TJ today is just giving us a ton of alpha. This is a low cap gem. $25 million market cap. Add that to my watch list for later. 10 cents. Okay, it's on quick swap, so that's good. I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for fees to get it. If you only had $1 and you could spend it on one coin, what would you buy? Well, if I only had $1, then I would buy the most high risk coin ever, right? Because I don't care about losing $1, and you could potentially turn $1 into thousands if you pick like something crazy, something like Yell Finance. I don't know anything about it, but with $1 you can buy 10 coins approximately. And who knows what it will go to. I don't know anything about this project, TJ, but you're saying it's a gem. It's a multi-chain yield enhancement protocol whose core mission is to help projects gain liquidity across multiple chains while building self-sustainable tokenomics with constant and organic buy pressure for Yell token. Yell plans to accomplish this by incentivization of investors and simplification of the research process for best APRs. Okay, so it's an aggregator for providing liquidity. Awesome. Easily chose the most interesting APRs, evaluate project risk, and review project details within minutes. Yes, there's a high demand for these. And let's take a look, see if we can find a chart of it. Is this on Cake? Look at the sushi chart. Okay. This could be a bit of a gem here. Yell Finance on Sushi Swap. Let's wait for this to load up. Okay, so Yell is on the floor. Look at this. This is on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Had a nice pump up in early November to 28, dropped down to 10. Yeah, this could pull something. TJ, how much Yell are you holding? Let me know in chat. Are we just pumping your bags right now? TJ was buying down here to cent. Interesting. Yeah, Yell, check it out. Do your own research on this one. Saturn saying, bro, check out UFO is going off. Let's see if it made any new moves since we looked at it in the beginning of the stream. It did. I can see it on the market cap. It made significant moves. $100 million, it looks like. Yes, this is going off. Congratulations to everybody holding UFO. Boom. Let's go. Bags are pumping on a Sunday. Love to see it. Yes, sir. Congrats to everybody holding UFO. It's going parabolic. Going parabolic. MTRG, another gem. I like MTRG. Up 4% on the day, trading at 933. Let's go ahead and look at this on Pancake Swap. So MTRG currently has a market cap of 5 million. It says 70 though on. All right, so $70 million market cap. Let's see this on KuCoin. Yeah, this is in consolidation. I'm bullish on this, so I think it's just going to, it's in consolidation. It'll start moving. My projection for this is something like that. Very simple, an MTRG. All right, guys. So we've been going for about an hour 49. Time is flying by. I can't stream forever, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out here. I want to thank every single one of you for attending this Sunday live stream. We talked a lot about different projects. Remember, stick to your plan. Don't chase. Congratulations to everybody holding UFO. Right, UFO pumping today. Bags pumping on a Sunday. Smash that like button if you guys enjoyed this stream. And if you have any questions, be sure to join the Telegram group. And while I'm here, go ahead on over to cryptoempireco.io. That is the only official Crypto Empire website. This is my website. If you are interested, hit the join button and check out the premium Discord group. Right, you can see all the reviews on here. Right, we do a lot of swing trading, primarily swing trades. I give regular market updates. I let you know exactly what I'm looking at. I let you know what low cap gems I'm looking at as well. Go get my free ebook. Right, put your email in on the pop-up. Costs $0. But check out cryptoempireco.io. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. Have your plan. Don't start FOMOing to all these different kind of things. And yeah, let the gains be with you. I think we're going to have a very bullish end of November and December. These shakeouts do happen, but there's always outliers. Right now, the Metaverse coins are the outliers. So have a certain percentage of your portfolio allocated towards those outliers, and then have your blue chips that are less risky, but can still pull some very good numbers. And remember, it takes money to make money. The more capital you have, the more fun you're going to have in crypto. So if you're just starting out, understand that there's a process, there's levels to this. Just like anything you do in life, there's levels. And you got to level up if you're starting with a very small amount of capital. Could you hit it big and catch a very big profit right off the bat and get you started? Yeah. But more oftentimes than not, that's not going to happen. So be patient with yourself. Don't feel bad because you see some guy making millions on social media and you're not, right? As long as you stick with it, you will get everything that you want because crypto is not going anywhere. So get to work, make more money that you can invest with, do what you have to do. The market will be here. It's up to you to level up and get the gains that you want, right? Life is a zero-sum game. There's winners and there's losers. You want to be a winner, you got to put in the work. And here at Crypto Empire, we dominate the cryptocurrency markets. We consistently show up, we put in the work, and that's how we stay on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Had a lot of fun today. Thank you for the live audience interaction. And I will see you all throughout the week, of course, with our regular YouTube content. Have a lot of awesome stuff to cover. Going to be having some new forms of content, getting some people on here, doing some AMA-style interview podcast type of videos. We'll be throwing some of that in as well as our usual content as well, where I take deep dives into projects. I let you guys know what I'm looking at. So a lot of awesome stuff is in the pipeline for Crypto Empire. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. A lot of good stuff to look forward to. But the most exciting thing to look forward to is our bags pumping. So, hope you guys enjoyed the Sunday live stream. My name is Connor from Crypto Empire. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next